One of the fastest ways to ruin a beat is when your 808 is out of key. So in this video I will show you how you hit the 808 the right place every time. And I'm not talking about tuning the 808s in this video. I'm talking about how you can find the root notes in every melody so you know exactly where to put the 808s in your beat all of the time. And the best thing about this is it's 100% free inside FL Studio, so you don't need to get Melodyne or anything like that that can be very expensive. You can just use it in FL Studio. So in FL Studio I actually made a template that I use every time I'm not sure about where the 808 should be, and I can show it to you here. It's the one called Chord Finder, and the only plugin that you actually need is the one called Wave Candy. And it's very important that you use the exactly same settings as I have here. So it should be visible, background solid, keep in front. This one should be in Spectrum, and the scale should be all the way here. And just copy all this and you're good to go. So let's bring in an example. I have this loop from Splice. I will drag in here and let's just match it to the BPM, which is 140, and also turn this down a bit because it's very loud. So the only thing you need to do now is you need to make this Wave Candy window a little bit bigger, and then in Wave Candy the only button you have to keep in mind is this freeze button here. So let's give it a listen and I will tell you about all the things that you can see on the screen in a minute. I will let you know what it is. We just press space. Now we got all that we need. You can see the notes in the bottom of the screen. That is the root notes of the melody. So we can see here we have F, then we have G, then we have A, then we have B, then we have C, and it's actually just repeating over again. What I like to do now is I actually like to use the notes. So I'm sure I have I remember the keys, sorry, the root notes. So we have F, G, and A. Let's see, F, G, and A. And then we have B, C, B, C. Just like this. So a good way to test this is of course inserting a 808. So let's try to do that. Let's just shut this down. You can do this by pressing the visible here, like this, and then add the pattern here. Turn this down a little bit more so we really can hear the 808. And I like to play the 808 in high notes to begin with, so we're sure we're hitting the right place. Let's just take the basic 808 here, and then we cut itself. And now the notes come in handy because we have F, G, A. And then we have B, C. All right, let's try to bring them down. Maybe a little bit higher. So now you can hear they are at the right place all the time. We can just take some of the lows out of the sample here so it doesn't clash with that. You can do that by doing this. Then we can start making melodies, like make the 808 hits the right places. Then we can just repeat this, maybe add some variation at the end. So now we have it all in key. So the thing about this trick is it's not only saving you a lot of time, it's actually also training your ears so you know exactly where the 808 should be. Even after years of me doing beats, sometimes it can still be hard for me to hear in some samples where the root note should be, and that can really throw you off sometimes, that you even give up by that sample even though it's fire. And then I just use this trick here, and then I get right back into it because I know exactly where the 808 should be. But it trained me so much by looking at this graph while listening to it, because I'm a very visual person, that a lot of time I don't even need to use it anymore. But when I'm in doubt, I use this, and I learn a lot from it. I really hope you could use this. This really saved me many times. I cannot even describe how much I use this, because in the beginning all of my beats was almost out of key because I'm not from a musical background like that. So it was very hard for me and very frustrating when I couldn't find the right key, because that completely ruined my beats. So also, if you are in the beginning stages, or if you just want to improve your 808 game, use this and you will see some very good results, because you will never be in doubt about where the 808 should be or anything like that. So if you like this video, please remember to like and subscribe to the channel. Also feel free to drop a comment in the comment section if you have any questions, or hit me up on Instagram. I'm Okeo Beats on Instagram. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.